as Scrum Masters, we got to ask the question, are we really using empiricism, or are we really just going through the motions? And what does going through the motions look like on a Scrum team? First off, we're skipping the retrospective is a major sign that you're just going through the motions. Well, the Scrum team knows there's something wrong, but they don't want to say anything about it. You're not keeping the sprint backlog updated. You're not using it the way it should be used. You're keeping it updated because you have to. So these are some of the common signs of you're just going through the motions. If your team is just going through the motions, I encourage you to take a look at the 5 Scrum values and actively coach on them. It may seem fluffy, right? And it is. Getting people to work together is the hard stuff. So ask yourself, do my Scrum team members exhibit those 5 values? Do they have the courage to speak up? What can I do to promote that courage? Are we focusing on the work of the sprint? Are team members doing other work? Are we committing to the goals of the Scrum team? Do we know what the product goal is? Are we using a sprint goal? Respect is also a really important thing. We cannot work together and problem solve if we're not respecting each other as competent individuals. We have to respect each other so that we can be open to feedback. So all of these values all contribute to each other. If your Scrum team is going through the motion, ask yourself, are we really living those values? And then be creative about how can I coach these values? So for example, if some team members on the Scrum team are not open to feedback, maybe you need to do a silent retrospective so that everybody's voice is heard. That can help. If the team is not focused on the work of the Scrum team, maybe we should track for a single sprint. What is everybody doing that's not on the work of the Scrum team? Different things that you can do, but look at those 5 values, because those 5 values are the underpinnings that allow us to have true empiricism on our Scrum team. Without those values, we can't have trust. And that trust is what allows us to be actually transparent. That transparency is what allows us to honestly inspect how it's really going. And that inspection is what allows us to really continuously improve. Without the 5 values in Scrum, we are just going through the motions and we're not really embracing empiricism.